Hey guys, today a Hearthstone deck guide about Quest Rogue. It's one of my fave decks at the moment because of the fun it is to play, the play style. That's I think everybody knows it who plays Rogue. It's it's a very fun playstyle. It's very proactive. You have always a feeling that you can do a lot of things. You draw cards, you make combos, you bring minions back to your hand, you play them again, and stuff like this. So Rogue is a feeling. It's a feeling to play. So everybody who appreciates to play Rogue at the moment has only two options. Poison Rogue is back in the meta, but in my opinion only in Legend or High Legend, because there are less very aggro decks, so you can play it better than in the middle of the ladder, like Gold, Platin, even maybe in Diamond. It's not the best idea to play to play Poison Rogue, and you have Quest Rogue left. Thief Rogue is dead, so Quest and Poison Rogue. At the moment I like to play Quest Rogue. It's, yeah, the playstyle, it's fun to play, but on the other side, it's not the strongest deck right now in the meta. But it's not possible that every week I present the best deck in the meta, because at the end, what is the best? Is the best just the one in the first place? You know, it always depends also on which rank you in the ladder are and what is your playstyle, because at the end you need to like to play the deck, otherwise it makes no sense to play it. You see here a game against a druid in the background. So yeah, just let us talk a little bit about the meta. Here you can see it. It's tier 1 Warlock, Shadow, Aggro Shadow, the 2 Palas, Beast Druid, 2 Shaman decks, and then a very wide tier 2 from Fel Demon Hunter, Aggro Druid, Face Hunter, Other Hunter, some other Shaman decks, and then the 2 Rogue decks. So you see, they are definitely not the best decks, but they are in good positions to play if you like the playstyle and if it's your playstyle. And as I said, in my case, I love the Rogue playstyle. I chose here Diamond through Legend the last 3 days. That's for me always what is important, because yeah, that's where I am. Right now, you know, new month started, so everything got resetted. I think I'm currently Diamond 4 or something like this with my main. I did not play a lot with it. I also played with my Smurf. I think he also reached Diamond now, I'm not sure. So that's for me always where I look, and I look most of the time for the last 3 days here in Hearthstone Replay, because it gives you it shows you a little bit what was going on in the last few days, and not like 2 weeks ago or whatever, or not only in Platinum or not only in Bronze. So you can select here very nice. So yeah, that's the state of the meta at the moment. Yeah, strength and weakness about the deck. It has not the best super good early game, so yeah, it is weak against the super aggro decks like Aggro Druid, Face Hunter, things like this. But it is decent, especially when you have a good mulligan, I would say. We come to the mulligan in the next step, so yeah. Strength is definitely, you have a lot of nice combos, you have nice finishers, you have your deck is not overrepresented in the meta. That means not all the people know what they are facing when they are facing a Quest Rogue. So you have a lot of nice combos with the SI7 assassin thing, that you can kill a lot of super strong minions. You have Scabbs, you have very nice cards that you get from the quest chain, but also that it's maybe a little bit of the weakness, because you don't know which card you get 2 times from the quest line. The last step, when you then get the Scabbs from the quest line, you play it and you get all the all the SI7 cards, or however they are called, and then you you can manage to play with them. But before, it's random, so you know, randomness is always a little bit, yeah, it has something to do with a little bit of luck at the end of the day. In every single game, in 1000 games, at the end of the day, it is okay then. Mulligan. Mulligan is super easy because it's a quest deck, so you always keep the quest. Second card you should go for is the Skulker. I show it to you. Where is it? The Skulker here. And also very good for the start could be the SI7 Operative, but now something that is maybe not very common or not all the people know it, I would recommend very highly when you see the opponent is a druid, like in that game that you see in the background, or a face hunter, maybe also a priest, but I would definitely recommend for druid and hunter. You know, they want to play the Drog first, and you have to kill it as fast as possible. Keep the Cutlass. Keep the Cutlass. Yeah, I know usually you want to trade the Cutlass away and get a lot of... that your spells are reduced by 1 mana, but no, in this matchup it's important. Kill the Drug. It's not good when he's annoying you for a very long time. That's super important. That's a very good advice for the Mulligan, in my opinion, and for this deck. Matchups. As next point. Yeah, what should I say? I think you already know it. I said it has not a super strong early game. So yeah, definitely the aggro decks are not the best to play against. Maybe it's also showing here up. Let me see. Yeah, you see here are the numbers: red, hunter, druid, because they can be very annoying. That's hard to play against. When they have a good draw in the early game, you get overwhelmed against them and have very bad chance. But what is also very nice, you have very good matchups, and these decks are played a lot. For example, the Quest Shaman, the Freeze Shaman. I think everybody knows it. They are a lot of decks you're facing like this in the current meta. So, and as I said, not everybody is knowing how to play against Quest Rogue, because you're not facing Quest Rogue like Face Hunter. I play against, I don't know, 20 Face Hunter a day, and I play maybe against 1 or 2 Quest Rogues a day. So that's a big difference. I know every card that Face Hunter can play, even when I don't play the deck by myself. Stuff like this. So you always have surprises. And also Libra Pala is a very good matchup, because with the SI7 Assassin, it's this card, you can kill a lot of super strong minions, especially then with Tenwu, bring it back, kill again. Then for sure with the, how is it called, the Shadowstep, bring it back, blade again. So at the end of the day, you can kill like, when you play it perfect, you can kill like 5 super strong minions just with playing this minion, when you play it super nice and correctly. And that's what I say, it's such a nice playstyle. You always feel you can do something. For sure, when you get crushed by a aggro druid, or you get crushed by a face hunter, it feels bad, but it feels bad with every deck. And with Crest Rogue, you have always, as I said, playing Rogue is a feeling, and in my opinion, it's a very nice feeling. So, a little bit about the deck itself. You see the cards that are inside. Definitely some legendaries that you need to make it kind of perfect. You can play this deck also without Mr. Smite, without Edwin, and without Tenwu. Then I would recommend to put the Yeti inside. I think it's a 1/5 Yeti with the combo that he gets 2 attack. And there's this Foxy that I'm not sure if it's a 2/2 or something like this, and the next combo card gets reduced by 2 mana. With these 3 cards you can change with these 3 cards. That also works. It's then a budget Quest Rogue deck. But yeah, at the end what you need is the quest line 100%, because without this it's not a Quest Rogue. And I also would recommend Shadowcrafter Scabbs, because it's still, even with 8 mana, it's such a strong deck. It's such a strong card. So when you make it to turn 8 and you get not killed before, there's a very high chance that this is a game winner, even when the deck is full of enemy minions. And also with Shadowcrafter Scabbs, you get also your minions back to the hand. So again, with the assassins and stuff like this, you can kill even more minions. It's ridiculous what you can do with this deck when you play it perfectly. Besides that, not a lot of cards that you can change. You can make a budget deck out of it, as I said, with these recommendations that I have. Besides that, I put a deck list in the video description. You can just copy it, try it out maybe first with the budget version, and what you like. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's a really fun deck to play. I recommend it to everyone who wants to play Rogue, still play Rogue. Poison Rogue is super complicated to play in my opinion. It feels also very bad for some players when they have 0 minions in a deck, and in the Poison Rogue you only have the minion who gives you 2 spell damage, plus 2 spell damage. So I recommend first starting with Crest Rogue. Have fun with this deck, guys. Like and subscribe, and see you in the ladder. Bye bye.